I just woke up at the butt crack of 11:39, looked at my sub box, and there's still a lot of videos going around this whole drama within the beauty community. But now it's actually been flipped. Instead of everyone hating and shitting on James Charles, everyone's now going after Tati and Jeffree Star. I'm not a part of this beauty community stuff. I clearly didn't give a shit about makeup or just taking care of my face in general. But while I wait to not get invited to Classic WoW's beta, I might as well make a video talking about this situation. I'm assuming the majority of you have seen everyone's responses now that there's 57 40 fucking plus minute videos. Every single one of these individuals involved have probably lost a lot of money at this point, especially James Charles, losing almost 2 million subscribers in one day. So these videos are pretty much just padding a little bit of cushion, you know, $1 million here and there per video to cushion this massive loss. I'm not gonna go in depth. I don't give a fuck about anyone's opinions. The point of this video isn't even necessarily going after any of these people within this drama. Even though this shit is really fucked up and it just shows you how fucked people can be, how most people in this industry are opportunists, meaning that they'd rather make a shit ton of money by slandering you and just shitting on your career. So following James Charles's response, his better response, long story short, James Charles provides a lot of evidence to back up his side of the story and to protect himself from these allegations or these claims, while Tati and Jeffree Star haven't done that at all. So pretty much it went from 19-year-old dumbass with an annoying voice losing 2 million subscribers to now a middle-aged woman and this guy losing a shit ton of subscribers, and now sister fisters gaining them back. Now, anyone with a brain would understand that seems a little fucked, and James Charles even says this at the end of his video.
Joining in on bandwagon hate and cancel culture is incredibly toxic, and it's very concerning to me that as a society, we're becoming okay with guilty until proven innocent instead of the other way around.
It's extremely interesting, but also really fucking annoying how people like to act with only one side of the story or one piece of information. How in the fuck does a YouTuber lose 2 million subscribers off of allegations? If you don't know what that is, here's the definition. Google does exist for a reason. My point to this is, why are people so fucking stupid? I understand the mass majority of people are just sheep. They're brain dead individuals who don't know how to conduct their own thought, let alone their own opinion. There's a reason why Facebook is still massive. People like to jump onto the hate bandwagon of anyone really quick just because it's the new popular thing. I don't think Tati wanted this to happen. I don't even know who the fuck this bitch is. I just know she sells pills and she potentially made a lot of money by fucking her friend. If this would have stayed within the beauty community, it wouldn't obviously have gotten as big and it wouldn't have exploded as much as it did. But clearly that wasn't the case and the agenda was already pushed. A fucking 40-year-old woman getting salty over a 19-year-old doing a promo that he couldn't just stop because he signed a contract. I never thought I'd be able to see a quote-unquote celebrity at this age do something this childish. But again, the point of this video is to talk about the aftermath of all this shit. Why did it have to take a 40+ minute, very well articulated and obviously scripted and formatted video for James Charles to stop losing a shit ton of subscribers? And this conversation can steer in any direction. With this type of topic, you can move it over to, like, let's say a woman sending allegations of some famous YouTuber, and immediately people are gonna jump to the conclusion of, okay, this actually happened, regardless of the scenario, regardless of hearing the rebuttal or the other person's side of the story. And all of this started because an adult didn't want to have a civil conversation in private because she was hurt. Boo-hoo. You have competitors. Let me cry in my multi-million-dollar studio with my millions of dollars worth of makeup. I know I'm glazing and glossing over a lot of this because the point isn't to get in depth within the scenario itself. I'm just using this as an example. It's a really good example of how people act when situations like this blow up. Let's have a scenario where, let's say it was Tati and then someone with not even 1 million subscribers, someone with a much smaller voice and a much smaller reach, and it was the same scenario. And let's even say that the same like reaction happened to where they lost a metric fuck ton, almost a fifth of their following because of this video. I don't even think that YouTuber would be able to continue their career just for the simple fact that they're not big enough and they don't have a big enough voice compared to, in this case, James Charles. If there's anything I want you to take away, it's please, for the love of God, get off Facebook. It's a shitty fucking site. And 12, don't draw conclusions too quickly. I know it's really fucking hard. There was even a scenario in PewDiePie's newest video where people were calling him out and saying, this ain't it, chief. People were getting upset that PewDiePie wasn't going 100% shitting on James Charles. He wasn't necessarily defending him, but he definitely wasn't excusing the potential bullshit that was happening with Tati's video. He was poking through her motives, essentially, and people weren't having it. And then the second that James Charles makes his official apology video, now everyone's on board. I just don't get it. I understand this is how human beings work, but we can change. It's not that hard. When you see a situation, especially when it's a situation you're not involved in, take all the information in, sit back, recollect, and wait for all the information that is publicly available, as in both sides of the story, and then form an opinion from there. Unfortunately, drama in general is just one of the most popular things when it comes to the human fucking race. Amplifying that by about 50 with social media and shitty news articles that are somehow still available today and haven't gone out of business. Also, I saw FaZe Banks' video saying if 1% of the views on Tati's video exposing James Charles, if 1% of those viewers purchased her like pills to support her in this ordeal, she would have made almost $20 million. Now, this is a rough estimate, and who actually knows if this is the case, but there are definitely people who were influenced to buy her product because she heavily pushed it in that video exposing her. I don't think that was necessarily her intent, but regardless, it did happen. So if that's the case, and even if this was her motive, good friend, by the way. YouTube is a cruel world, man. You can't have any fucking friends in this bitch. There's like drama with like esports organizations now, like Nadeshot and like all of FaZe or some shit. I don't know what the fuck happened, but literally right before I went live, like, and like everyone's like, you've only heard one side of the story. I don't know what the fuck is going on. What is going on right now? I'm so confused. Breaking. Tfue wait, what? Tfue sues FaZe Clan for being trapped. He's misspelled. In an illegal contract, allegedly. FaZe was taking 80% of his brand deal revenue. Wait, what did that comment just say? Finally, some good drama. Jesus Christ, people. And this that goes into my point of like drama will always be like the most loved thing, or when it comes to entertainment. Jesus, most of you are gonna feel real dumb real soon. Just in, Tfue has filed a lawsuit. What? I didn't think Tfue. What the fuck? A 21-year-old professional gamer known as Tfue violating California law and the talent agency. Oh, fuck. No stream today. Oh, my. What is going on? Holy shit. The thing I don't get, Turner's a multimillionaire. Don't get me wrong. That doesn't give someone, the like, especially an organization, the right to, like, fuck you over like this. You hear one side of the story and automatically assume everything is true. And this is what I'm talking about, and this is what I'm articulating in my video, is... And again, this is like a perfect example, is I don't even know what the fuck is going on. I just read that article. I don't even know like anything. I don't know if this is true. I have no idea if this is like actually real or not. There's no confirmation on like Tfue's Twitter. Maybe he said it on his Twitch. I don't know all the info. So like based off of just articles and shit I've seen on social media, I'm not gonna like build up an opinion and be like, all right, fuck FaZe now. Fuck FaZe Banks. You're a piece of shit. Blah, 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 this and that. You know what I mean? Oh, shit. Unlisted now. 50 million views, and wait, she only made it unlisted though. Making it unlisted doesn't do fuck all. I think it does mess with your statistics, which will fuck up with the algorithm, but it's a lot better than I don't think it actually, I don't know if it does or not. I know if you private the video it will, but I don't know if you unlist it, so the whole unlisting thing doesn't really hold up with what she's trying to do. Okay, so I just wanted to record this after I recorded my original commentary about the whole beauty drama with James Charles. I went live on Twitch, and then I saw, right as I went live, as you saw from those clips, my entire Twitter feed was just filled with FaZe Clan and people shitting on FaZe Clan and everyone within the community that either loves FaZe Clan or people within FaZe and friends of FaZe are trying to like protect them and be like, hey, we literally just had this thing with James Charles. Let's take a step back and hear all the information before people start unsubscribing and freaking the fuck out and hating each other. That's why I added this clip at the end of the video. I was gonna end it there, ending the whole James Charles thing, basically just saying how dangerous it can be for drama with huge creators with millions of followers. You could destroy someone's career in an instant. And this whole new issue with Turner or FaZe Tfue and the organization FaZe itself is another huge and perfect example of what I'm trying to talk about, what I'm trying to inform everyone of. Shit hits the fan publicly with massive creators, and there's a lot of people that are fans of both sides of this shitstorm that are brain dead and will act impulsively without actually having facts. Again, just watch it happen, get both sides of the story, get all the information that's publicly available, and then conduct your own opinion once everyone's responded and had their side. As of recording this, I've seen Banks' video, Dear Tfue, him basically debunking all of the allegations in the lawsuit for the most part. We've even heard Cloakzy's side of the story, who's also a part of FaZe and the captain of the FaZe Fortnite competitive team, and is also Tfue's partner. But for me personally, I don't have an opinion yet until I hear what Tfue says. I know this video was a little weird and unstructured. It was kind of all over the place, and I didn't really need to make a 10-minute video basically just saying, hey, dumbass, don't be a sheep, use your brain. But I kind of just wanted to take a different angle at these types of drama because everyone's making commentary videos and throwing their own opinions out there. Just the typical reiteration of what's going on. But this is a very real thing, and this has been going on for a very long time. All right, that's it. Use code Cloakzy or something.